Hey guys, so tonight we're going to be playing some more Elden Ring because it is Wednesday night and I just realized how dark it looks on my face cam. I decided to do another lights off stream because I'm again starting a stream pretty late tonight. It's past 5:30, um, so the sun is already coming up, but you know, right now obviously it's still dark. And my face cam is very dark. You can barely even see my face. I partially blame that on the game though because um, when I have the lights off, in the house and I'm just using like natural light from the windows, I rely a little bit on the TV light as well, which usually helps light up the room. But this cave in Elden Ring is kind of dark. So this was like a dungeon that we did. Well, it's not a dungeon, it's a cave, but caves are like a type of dungeon in this game, which we went through at the end of the last stream. And yeah, we're all done with it. I defeated kind of the mini boss at the end, got a ton of runes, and now we're done here. So I'm gonna leave and just go outside, and hopefully it'll be lighter out there. And then my TV will actually kind of light up my room a little more, because it looks so dark on the camera. Yeah, see, this is a lot brighter. There we go, look at that. Look how the lighting just changed. My whole room just lit up. Yeah, these regular bears are nothing compared to the rune bear I had to fight inside of that cave. The actual mini boss at the end only took me like 2 attempts. But there was a rune bear at the beginning of the cave that I had to fight like 10 times before I finally beat him. It's kind of annoying. Anyways, we are done with the dark cave now, so tonight we're going to be continuing on outside. It's got kind of dark again because it's all snowy or whatever. It was really nice and bright a second ago when the sky was red. Anyways, this is light enough. Now my room looks fairly lit. So, I'm going to pull up tonight's stream on my phone here because I haven't done that yet. Now, one thing that people have been telling me a little bit lately, it's not like a super common thing. Every once in a while, people have been saying that my mic kind of like cuts out or goes quiet, and it kind of reminds them of Canadian mic, which was an issue I used to have on my PS4. And I noticed last night that when someone said it was happening, it was when I kind of had my elbow like resting on my cord that attaches my headset to my controller, which I think is really weird because I often have my elbow kind of on it whenever I'm holding my phone like this. So the only thing I can think of is to take my controller off of my lap, instead put it on the chair without it falling off, hopefully. And then I'm just going to move the cord out of the way of my arm so that my elbow won't rest on it. But I wonder if it's only when I apply pressure to the cord, or if I just like grab the cord and move it, is that also going to kind of mess with the mic a little bit? I don't know. Let's hope that's good. That's about the best I can do to try to move the cord so it's not underneath my arm, or so there's no pressure on it. Alright, let me pull up the stream here. Last night we streamed Motorfest, which went decently well. Now we're back with Elden Ring for Wednesday. I just streamed this game on Sunday night, so 3 nights ago. And I should be playing it again in like 4 days on Sunday. Tomorrow night we should be doing Diablo 4, which I streamed once since I returned to it, like 3 weeks ago. So hopefully I'll stream Diablo 4 tomorrow night and then keep streaming it once per week on Thursdays. That's the plan. Anyways, stream is up, looks good. I am also super thirsty tonight. So, I poured this glass of Pepsi. I actually kind of like, on accident, put too much ice in here. Yes, there's not actually that much Pepsi in here, but I grabbed another bottle. My dad just bought like a bunch of these mini Pepsi Zero bottles, so, you know, when I'm thirsty as hell, I just love hammering this stuff down. That's the plan tonight. I'm trying to chug it, but I'm getting some small ice pieces in my mouth. Alright. Basically empty there, so we're gonna crack open the other bottle. Because like I said, I only had about half of one of these bottles in that glass to begin with. And this is Pepsi Zero, so I guess it's okay for me to be drinking so much of it. I remember when I was younger, I would hear like people say like you're not supposed to have like more than one pop a day or whatever. And when I was younger, I didn't drink pop that much, so I didn't really understand it. I was like, why do people drink more than one pop every day? Now that I'm older and I drink pop, I usually do like to have more than one a day. And I don't usually prefer to drink diet or zero stuff, but it's what my parents mostly buy, so I guess I'm okay with it. Doesn't make that big of a difference. Anyways, we're good to go here. Ready to start. So, yeah, there was kind of like a goal I had like set in mind for my last stream on this game. So we've been going through Caelid. I'm pretty certain by now that this whole area of Caelid you actually can't go to. It's just all empty. So basically the last part of Caelid that we haven't really explored is like up here. And yeah, we were at the minor tree and then decided to go past it and go up. But then just last stream, we kind of came down to where I am now. And there was a grace over here. Yeah, so we kind of walked all the way back. And then there was that cave that I just came out of now. Or at the start of the stream, because we finished this cave last stream, which was basically a dungeon. So that's done. Now we're actually going to keep going up this way, which I don't think I've been. And this is actually below this cliff here, which is where a giant rolling ball falls from if you do like a rune exploit in this area. There's a grace right next to it. And each time you dodge the rolling ball, it falls off the cliff and kills something. So I was always wondering what enemy is at the bottom of this cliff that gives you the 2,000 runes every single time you drop the giant boulder. So we should be able to discover that tonight. That was kind of the plan last stream until I came across the dungeon and then realized that was going to take a while to go through. So yeah, we're done with the dungeon, we're just moving on now. Moving forward on the underside of this cliff, which I don't think I've ever been down here. Don't believe so. My game is staggering a little bit in this area. Um, Sometimes this game does that. To me, there's kind of a difference between lagging and staggering. Lagging is usually a network issue, and staggering is usually an issue with just the game being hard for your CPU to handle. Basically, it's the best way to put it. Even the PS5 struggles to run some games perfectly. I notice it in Elden Ring whenever it's like raining or whenever there's like particles and stuff floating through the air. Apparently that takes a lot of like effort from computers to handle, like the graphics. So in Caelid it's like raining or snowing. We never really established if this is actually rain or snow. Either way, the game staggers a little bit when it's snowing like this. Or raining. It usually goes away though after like a minute or two. What is, oh, it's another skull. Just wondering what that was. Also, look how much I'm relying on the TV screen to light up my room right now. When I'm looking at the white sky, you can see me perfectly clear and my entire room looks like it's lit up. Then when I look at the dark cliff, my whole room just goes black. It looks like someone's turning the lights on and off when I look back and forth. That's crazy how much light my camera picks up from the TV screen. Really weird. Okay. That hit me. Thank God they don't one-shot me anymore. Okay, so I guess giant rolling balls are spawning over here too. Does that one respawn or was that... That was just once, okay. It just goes once like the other one. Wait. You know what I just realized? Okay, when I was looking at this last stream, I was thinking that, you know, lens rise is here, and then we go down the path to avoid the rolling ball or whatever. That's not from here. It's this path here. Because I remember there's actually 2 rolling balls on this pathway up to lens rise. So we're actually on that path right now, up to the lens rise grace, where you can do the rune exploit. So I just got hit with the first rolling ball. The other one spawns like up here. So the cliff where it falls and kills something to give you 2,000 runes, I don't think you're even able to go down there. I don't think you're even able to go and see whatever is getting killed by the trap. If you dodge it. Cause yeah, I just realized we're on the way there now. I guess we might as well go the rest of the way, just so we can rest at the grace. And then we'll probably like turn around from lens rise and then come back this way. Which I was gonna go that way from the minor urge tree. But we can just do it from this way now, since we're already like halfway there. We're actually just kind of looping around underneath this bridge. There's also some sort of other bridge here. So I'd like to see what this is. And eventually we'll go across here. For Grey Bridge. I'm pretty sure there's some sort of dragon on this bridge. And then once we get up here to the Bestial Sanctum, I think we've actually explored most of Caelid. Like we've kind of glazed over all of Caelid. And then, yeah, we still have to go back here to defeat Radon, obviously, once we're finished. Once we're mostly finished with everything. I'm not going to see every little thing in Caelid, but all the main stuff. Once I've touched every area. Okay, let's keep going this way then. I gotta make sure I don't get hit by any rolling balls. There's a lot of blood stains here. Get these dragonflies as well, which aren't much of a threat. Okay, so this here. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. The dragonfly hit me in the back and it I think it was the sound of it made me jump. Because I was just about to say that this is where the giant ball spawns in. I thought the giant ball was already coming. I need to make sure I dodge it. Well, actually I can heal, but... You know. The dragonfly attacking me was literally like a jump scare. Okay, heal up. Oh yeah, I forgot that since my health has improved so much lately, my healing actually isn't as good. Because it's always a set amount. Okay, the giant ball spawns like very close to here, so... I saw someone's ghost just kind of riding their horse over on this. Because I think it's way easier to dodge it if you're over here. I don't remember where the ball falls. I don't know what that glowing blue thing is over there. I think the ball falls a little more ahead, but either way, you can't get down there at all, so... I don't know how something gets hit whenever you make the runes. Also, I think I can hear the dragon above on the bridge. It's a big dragon, so he's kind of big. Or loud, I mean. Big dragon, so he's kind of loud. Okay, a giant ball is spawning, so... Did it just disappear? That was weird. I dodged out of the way like just before it was about to hit me, but I'm pretty sure it killed the rabbit and then just like disappeared like right before it was actually about to hit me anyways. That was weird. Yeah. Maybe because I got it to spawn so early or something. It went too far. Maybe because it always expects you to be riding like on your horse towards this. I have no idea. No idea. Anyways, I'm pretty sure that was the main ball trap. The one that people normally use as the easy way to get runes, basically. I think. And yeah, as for what it kills below this cliff, I have no idea. Because there is nothing down there, and there's no way to get down there. As for the blue glowing thing over there, I have no idea what that is. I've never seen that here before. That tower right there is Len's Rise, I think. Which was normally always locked when I came to this grace. Maybe it's open now, and that's Len. Is Len somebody that works with Ronnie? Ronnie the Witch. She'd be summoning like, you know, like ghosts of people for me to like speak with and stuff, like her hirelings, as she called them. So that could be one. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, the giant ball, I don't know what it kills. Yeah, this is kind of sus, whatever's going on right here. It looks like Len's Rise is still locked, like the tower. Oh wait, those aren't ghosts. Those are all just crystals, I think, just kind of decorating. They're just decorative crystals. But you can tell just by looking at the tower that it's still locked. Whenever it's got that like white glowing doorway, it means that there's a magic seal over the door and you need to do something specific to open it. Which I don't think I've ever tried doing, but I don't think I know how to either. Anyways, this is our first time actually coming to this area like naturally to explore it rather than just fast traveling to the Grace for the rune exploit, which I've only done like 3 times. But yeah, there's absolutely nothing down there, so I have no idea why you get 2,000 runes when the giant ball falls off of specifically this end of the cliff. Like, it has to be right here. You get 2,000 runes every single time. I don't know what it's hitting down there. Anyways, yeah, these are all crystals. From a distance, this one looked like some ghost or something. One of the blue glowing ghosts. Here we are, Lens Rise. It's weird to actually just be like passing through here, you know? It is strange. Anyways, we'll check it out, see what's happening. Like I said, I haven't explored here at all, so there could just be stuff kind of like around the property that I've never even seen. And I've never tried getting in this building, but I can tell that it's locked. Let's rest at the Grace. That'd be a good idea. Only when I chug pop like that do I actually really feel the carbonation. I almost don't even notice carbonation now most of the time. When I was younger, I didn't like it. Now I only feel it when I like just chug something carbonated like that. Anyways, Lens Rise. We're here for real, so are we actually able to access this building yet? We might. There's some sort of jump thing at the back. But you can tell that this door has the magic seal over it, so... Seek item. Yeah. There's a specific item we're gonna need to get in there. Now, whenever there's a building like this that's blocked off, I always like to look around it inside. Just to see if there's anything else around. This looks like it's used to actually get up that cliff, which is fine. Because I said I wanted to go up this way anyways. So once we're really done with what's up here, then we can go across this bridge and finally find this last bit of together. I also want to see this. Like, it looks more faint on the map, but it does look like we get to get there, so we'll check it out. Before we go up here, we'll check out what's happening this way, on this smaller bridge. Yeah, this tower is pretty big. I think this is the same size as Ronnie's Rise. Ronnie's Tower. The same size as this one. Yeah, so that beach down there that looks like it's so far and there's like nothing on it, that is this. This is what we're looking at. This whole part of Caleb. I'm pretty sure you actually can't go there, which I'm honestly disappointed about. I thought we had like a lot more to the east of Caleb, but it just seems like for some reason they chose one big space on the map to be blank and empty, and you probably can't even go there. There's not much going on back here. Let's see, there's a light or something on up in the rise tower. There's a lot of these rune spells around here. I really haven't been seeing these that often in the game. But just tonight, that's like the third one we've already seen. I used to find those all the time in Limgrave. Probably got one every like 5 minutes. Before tonight, it's probably been several streams since the last time I rolled over one of those. Tonight we've already got 3. It's a bit strange. Okay, so there's nothing really around this tower. It's cool. It's big and it's a nice property here, but there's nothing really going on around outside of it. So whatever item we need to get in there, we're gonna have to find that at some point. And then eventually we can check out Lens Rise and see what's happening. Yeah, it's just a shadow from it. Okay. Well, over this way, I'm pretty sure is the smaller bridge, so if we use that jump thingy to get up there, that's the big bridge and also connects back to the minor Erd tree. But if we go this way here, there's a smaller bridge that I want to check out. So we're gonna go do that. Don't know if I've ever been in this direction at all in this game. I might not have ever gone this way before. Is anything gonna spawn on this bridge? Pretty sure I saw a bear walk by. Pretty sure it was a normal one. Could be a rune bear. I know there's a dragon on the bigger bridge. There was one point where I went across it to get to the Lens Rise Grace, like initially or whatever. Yeah. Up there you can see the dragon, you can see its wings. I believe it is like a boss dragon, like a full-size one. But I don't think it's Grail. I'm pretty certain that Grail is that other really big dragon that we were seeing in the last few streams. The big one that was in the moon. That, I'm pretty sure is Grail. This is probably a normal boss dragon, but definitely bigger than those small dragons, which I guess are not even big bosses. The ones that you see back at the Grail's Dragon Barrow or whatever. I think this dragon had the full boss health bar on the name. I'm not sure what its name was. I can't remember. But it might have been a glintstone dragon. That's what I'm thinking. It's one of the black glintstone dragons. Which we still have to kill the one in the near end. I need to get my revenge on that guy. It's been a long time. Anyways, let's take this smaller bridge. The dragon bridge can wait. We probably won't get to that until next stream or the stream after that. We still have more to do down here, so see what's happening. Yeah, there is some sort of bear there. Oh no, it's a Knight's Cavalry, I think. Is it nighttime in-game? Yeah, that looks like a Knight's Cavalry to me. I don't know why it looked like a bear. Yeah, it's a Knight's Cavalry. Which, I shouldn't actually be on the horse for this. It's way easier to fight this guy off horse. Okay. That was just a warm-up. That was a warm-up at times. Hopefully the game remembers that it's nighttime. I don't want it to... No, I think it's day. I might have... Oh, actually, I don't know. Let's look at the sky. If it's put it to daytime, I'm going to have to keep setting it to night before we fight the Knight's Cavalry. Which, Knight's Cavalry is like a mini-boss that... There's usually one in each major area in the game. There'll be a certain spot where the Knight's Cavalry spawns. It has to be nighttime. They're very similar to Tree Sentinels. Maybe less tough, but faster. Like maybe for the, whatever level you're supposed to be in that area, they would do less damage and have less health than a Tree Sentinel, but they move faster. They're also more aggressive. And usually like the tougher area that I'm in, the more aggressive and clever the Knight's Cavalry is. The last one I fought was actually kind of tough, but my first two were pretty easy. I think this will be our fourth one, so... I definitely think we can kill him. I just have to see how much damage he's taking. Make sure he's not got like a super amount of health. But I think we can take him, and it's way easier actually on foot to fight this enemy in particular. He's quite easy to get with guard counters. He's got some cheap shots though, so we'll see. We'll see, but I think this Knight's Cavalry hopefully shouldn't be too much of an issue. I'm gonna get back on my horse just to go over there, yeah. And I think this is now, even though it's still like snowing, I think it's daytime in-game, so I'm gonna set it to night. Past time to nightfall. Rusty, welcome to the stream. Doing some more Elden Ring tonight. Alright, there we go. Now, there's not much difference between day and night here in Caelid. This is slightly darker than what it was a minute ago. Alright, most important thing is getting the runes back. Oh, there's the Knight's Cavalry. He's just sitting there waiting. Like a dweeb. Actually, no, he's riding the other way, I think. No. Yeah, he is. He's going the other way. Good. I thought he was just gonna sit on my runes, so that as soon as I came to grab them, he would just attack. Alright, buddy. It's time for a duel. Knight duel is not the dragon's next. We'll get him later. It's not much bigger than the picture. Alright, buddy. Let's go. Whoa, did I hit him though? Oh. Yeah, okay. I think I only hit the horse. If you only hit the horse, you don't see his health bar go down. But you actually can take the horse out separately. He can also respawn it though. You can respawn it if you give him enough time. So you gotta be careful. A few things you gotta be careful of with this guy. Also that cheap shot. Also, it always gets around my guard counters. Because he does it too quickly. got out of the way of that just in time. I should be doing light follow-ups after each guard counter, because he usually takes a second before he ticks off again. Oh, why did that hit me? I was holding L1, I should have been blocking. Okay, we got him down like a quarter that time. He is stronger than the last one I fought. I think overall each Knight's Cavalry is getting a lot stronger than the last, but overall, nothing's concerned. I didn't even try using my skill yet that fight, but I think there'll be some good opportunities to do that. I can't do a summon, because I don't see the symbol on screen. And with the skill, we should be able to take him out pretty quick, like I did with the Rune Bear. His health is probably on the same level. So we will try that. Rusty says, your mic is messing up. Sounds like a windstorm, lol. KC, welcome to the stream. He says, yeah, some slight static. What's your fave Soulsborne game, boys? Hang on, guys, let me try messing with the mic a little bit. Let me try adjusting it. You guys tell me if you can hear the mic or not. Because I don't know why it's doing this so much now. Okay, Rusty said good, but that was before I even plugged it back in. I unplugged my my headset there, if you saw. I'm just kind of fiddling with the cord and the mic itself, just to see if it's better. Casey said, oh, it's the in-game sound, my bad. Like the sound of the snow in game. That's what you guys are talking about. Rusty says it's better. It's the rain in game. LOL. Rusty says it was definitely your mic. Okay, then what you guys are saying contradicts each other, but I don't know. We'll sort it out. I've had a few people saying lately the mic sounds weird. And I was just talking about it earlier when I started the stream. I was saying how I was going to try to keep from leaning like my elbow or anything on the cord. Because I feel like maybe that was screwing with it, but I don't know. I really don't know what the problem is with that. And yes, it is raining or snowing or something in game. But it shouldn't be like louder than my voice, you know? It should be pretty quiet. Casey says I could still hear it without the mic plugged in. Rusty says it's happened before. Casey says it's not bad at all anyway, bro. Alright, that's good. As long as you guys can still hear what I'm saying, it's not the end of the world, right? If it's cutting my voice off, just let me know and I'll repeat whatever I was saying. Anyways, let's continue here. We're still trying to fight this Knight's Cavalry. I gotta go get my runes back. Rusty was saying 2 minutes ago it cut my voice to a minimum, which does not sound good. If it does that again, just let me know. Like soon as you hear it, just tell me like mic's bad or something like that, and I'll I'll take off my headset and I'll listen on my phone to what it sounds like. If it sounds like the mic's cutting or staticking or whatever. Because I'd like to figure out what the problem is and avoid it if we can. Nobody likes a weird mic. Rusty says he'll let me know. Alright. Sounds good. Alright, let's go get revenge on this Knight's Cavalry. This will only be my third attempt on this specific guy. We gotta get the runes first too. Alright, buddy. Hello, he doesn't even see me this time. I got across the whole bridge before he saw me. Oh god. He's already got so much damage in. I haven't hit him once yet. What? That went around my shield. Like he went over it or something. That went over the shields. Okay, so I can't get too close to him. I actually need to keep a little bit of distance. Because if I'm too close, it seems like it just goes over the shield. Because he's on a horse, he has a huge height advantage. This horse is also, like, giant, let's be real. It's hard to just get, like, normal attacks in, honestly. It's almost like I just need to do counters. I need to edit talismans, actually. Make sure I have the best stuff on. Might run out of heals here. Ah, god damn it. So I dodged there and he still hit me. Because he has very long reach. And it seems like when he's at least striking from above, his shield just like goes over my, or his axe goes over my shield. Which is not cool. I want to quickly check out the talismans. Okay, Rusty's given some Elden Ring advice. I'll look at that in a sec. Yeah, so I already have the guard counter and the guarding ability. Talismans, and then we have the new source seal. Alright. I was thinking maybe I had some other talismans equipped from other stuff, but no, it's the usual ones. This is an all physical battle, pretty much. Rusty said no Venom Z yet. He might not come tonight. I think he was, well, he was on the last two streams, but before that, I don't think I'd see him in like at least a week. Rusty said, put shield away and dodge the attacks. Punish him once you do. Rinse, repeat. He's easy. Maybe use a spirit summon to get aggro. And Rusty said, KC, best Souls game is Bloodborne, by the way. I don't know if Casey is still here or not, but I've also played Bloodborne. Bloodborne is actually the only Souls game I've played besides Elden Ring. I played Bloodborne almost a year ago now. I think I was streaming it and stuff too. And then eventually I finished Bloodborne. I bought the DLC, but I never ended up finishing it. And then I got Elden Ring after Christmas. I've been playing it really since then. So I haven't played Bloodborne in a long time. I'd like to return to it one day to finish the DLC. But I have played at least the main game of Bloodborne. As for your advice about the shield and stuff, with my armor and everything, I have like a heavy build, so I have like full fat rolling. Dodging is not good with what I have. And yeah, without the shield, I won't really be able to counter him and stuff. So I would have to severely edit all my gear if we were going to try that. Honestly, the only sort of enemies I had to change the gear on are like dragons, like the dragons that fly and everything. Because for those, it's way better to be able to dodge. For guys like this, usually the countering is all I need. And I can't do a spirit summon either, because it won't let me in this area. Hey, welcome to the stream. Oh, it's the chill guy again. Congratulations. You were a second time in my YouTube home. Oh, that's cool. Showing up in people's recommendations. Rusty says I've beaten all the Souls games at least twice. I'd watch you finish Bloodborne. Well, one day I'll have to get back to it. We gotta finish that DLC. The worst part is the boss fight that I got stuck on at the end was the Living Failures, which are known as like the easiest boss in the DLC. So it's kinda dumb. Anyways. Bloodborne will get finished someday. For now, we're still working on Elden Ring. Tonight specifically, this dumb Knight's Cavalry. Which, yeah, normally they are quite easy, but this one's obviously stronger as we're in Caelid now. The early ones were quite easy. Rusty says, you got this, fight that dude. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, I just gotta lock in basically. We're gonna go in on the horse, get the runes, and then just mostly block. Make sure I have enough stamina. Make sure to roll out of the way or at least move back if I think he's gonna do some sort of cheap shot. And yeah, counter him every single time he hits me when I'm blocking. And try to follow up with a light after if he hasn't taken off already. And I'll start using my skill as well. I'm gonna have lots of FP because I can't do a summon here. Like if I tried to do a summon, yeah, it won't even let me. It just won't let me use the bell. Because there's no summoning pillar or whatever in this area. At least when the horse hits me, it does way less damage. There we go, that's good. The Bloodhound's Finesse is a good one. It's good for this guy. Because it's kind of a much more like agile and dodgy attack rather than the classic block counter that I'm doing. Gotta remember to heal too. As soon as I get below half health, just heal by default. No, I was just about to do the Bloodhound's finesse there and he screwed me. What? He hit me when I was doing the follow-up attack too? That was not cool. Yeah, he's actually dodging my Bloodhound's finesse a lot. Oh, I dodged that just in time. Alright, let's go. Come on, buddy. He does a lot of riding around and not even attacking you. Sometimes he just rides right past you and attacks from the other side. Or he just overshoots like that. Oh, God, the overhead attacks do so much damage and they go right over my shield most of the time. Those are the worst. Out of all the Knights Cavalry that I've fought, this one's definitely the strongest, like in health and damage. It's much tougher than the last one, especially since I've leveled up so much since. Oh my god. Oh, I know what he's trying to do. Bro, he's trying to edge me out there. I was so low on health I couldn't even see my health bar. I think this enemy, like the AI maybe, is more clever than other enemies. He actually seems to get more aggressive as my health gets low. When he's got me low on health, he gets way more aggressive. I think the NPC invaders also do that, like the red ghosts. They also seem to attack like that. They get aggro as you get low on health. And they can heal themselves too, just like you can. Alright buddy, let's go. Not even halfway yet, he's got a lot of health. His health isn't even that bad. The problem is I can only hit him like once at a time before he, you know, runs out of the way. Or I need to back up and heal. I'm also already halfway down the FP bar because I kept trying to do Bloodhound's finesse and kept missing it. Oh my god, that one-shotted me, bro. That was such a fast attack to be a one-shot. I still had like half health. Man, this might take a while. I hope not. It's already 6:30 now. Hey said, oh, Souls game. It's not a big deal, yeah. Pretty good at dodging. I still remember every day when I was going to school there was a dog who always tried to bite me, but he never laid a single scratch. Hey says I was going to school in my bicycle. Rusty said he needs to not be fat rolling. Up his stats so he can wear heavy armor, but at least medium roll. Dodging is essential. Hey says, I'm gonna stay silent for now because he probably missed the chat if I keep talking. Rusty says he'll check chat after fights. Yeah, after each attempt I'm just kinda catching up. Anyways, yeah, I mean we can try going for a lighter weight build with this guy. I think I can definitely do it with the build that I have. I just need to not get hit as much, you know? I just need to just get even better with the blocking or whatever. And I also need to hit him more because the rate at which I'm doing damage to him is so slow. Like each hit is not doing that, or it's doing a decent amount of damage. But I'm only hitting him like once at a time. I need to be trying to go for follow-ups after the counters, and I need to try to land both hits on the skill every time. I need to do bleed damage to him, basically. I don't think I saw him take bleed damage once. He was probably having too much time for the red bar to go down, you know? It never charged up. We gotta stack the bleed. Rusty said you got any magic to use? Not really. I have incantations and I have a seal, but it's all pretty basic, I think. None of it's really viable for doing good damage. Hay said, why not use a small shield? Small shields are lighter, but I don't think it would be light enough to drop my weight class. I think I would need to drop a lot more weight than that. Like, I'd have to lower my entire armor set, probably. Anyways, let's try this again. At least we're getting the runes back still. Rusty says jellyfish shield. I don't know what the jellyfish shield is. I probably don't have it. You never know, though. Sometimes people are talking about stuff, and then I don't even know that I actually already have it. Oh, I just realized it's still daytime. I don't know why whenever you die during nighttime in this game, when you respawn at Grace, it's always day. Like, no matter what. Whenever you're trying to fight a night boss, you always have to go and manually put it back to nighttime. It's never just night. And if they purposely make it to morning when you die at nighttime, then shouldn't it be like nighttime when you die during the day? I guess that would be kind of cool too. They just kind of reverse it. Because at least then if you're fighting the night boss until like the morning or whatever, and then he kills you when it's becoming daytime, then you can respawn at the beginning of the night again. I feel like that would make a lot more sense. Rusty says it's easy to find. You probably have it. Best light shield. Blocks everything, even magic well, and has a buff that ups your spell damage. We can look for that later. Right now I don't think it'll be that useful, because spell damage, obviously. It's not something we're going for. But we'll look for it maybe after this. Either way, I haven't really been doing a lot of magic in this game at all. I haven't been leveling intelligence at all. Basically just been staying away from sorceries because I don't really have a staff. Have you fought Melania? I haven't, but I've heard a lot about her. I think she's supposed to be one of the tougher bosses in this game, right? And is she in Caelid? You're allowed to tell me she's in Caelid, just don't tell me exactly where, because I haven't seen her yet in game, but I know she has something to do with the Scarlet Rot, so I'm assuming she's in Caelid somewhere. Okay, we're doing better. Oh, I got the follow-up there without him hitting me, but it missed. Like, the second hit missed. Yeah, that. Whenever I'm about to do the Bloodhound's finesse, and he just hits me straight up like that, it like one-shots me. Otherwise, when I'm blocking, obviously he doesn't do any damage. But, just go through the stamina. As long as I'm blocking, he's not doing any damage to me. that was a quick attempt. We're gonna we're gonna go try again before I even look at chat. We need to be making progress on this. I find what helps with tougher fights in these games is repetitive trial and error, you know? I guess it's been, well, it hasn't been that long since I fought a large enemy, because, I mean, we had that rune bear last stream. That was only 3 nights ago, and that guy's killed me more times than this Knight's Cavalry has tonight, so... Yeah, let's just keep going at this, you know? Let me try to, like, start with Bloodhound's finesse, maybe. Probably not. I was gonna try to come up behind him, but he just turns around and sees you right away. I guess the problem with the skill is I don't really know the best time to use it. Like, I'm not really sure. Because every time that he, like, opens up or whatever, it'd be hard to hit him with the follow-up. And then where it's easy to hit him with the follow-up, you're probably gonna miss the first hit. It's like, it's really hard to hit him with both hits on the Bloodhound's finesse. So it's maybe not the best thing to try. Try it here. Okay, first one missed, but second one, there we go, hit. I can hit him with at least one of the hits every time. But I can't seem to hit him with both. He moves around too much. Okay, we're doing better this time. He's like hit me once this whole fight so far. I'm getting more used to it, you know? Okay, he didn't attack that time. That would have been a good time to do the Bloodhound's finesse. I was expecting a hit. There we go. Ooh. I need to heal. Oh, no! God damn it. He broke my block. Okay, that attempt was going so much better. But he broke the block. Which is so stupid. If there's one thing I'm doing good during this fight, it's controlling my stamina. I was making sure he was never breaking the block, but he got it there at the end. Like I said, this mini-boss seems to know exactly when you're getting low on health, and he attacks, he gets way more aggressive. He starts hitting you like, 3 times before taking off on his horse again, and then charging back. Usually he attacks like once or twice at a time, but when you're low, he'll do like a 3-hit or 4-hit combo. It is not cool. Also because his big hits do like over half of my health. And I've been upgrading Vigor a lot lately. Yeah, Vigor is at 33. Got 1,000 health now, but it is not enough. It's not enough for most of the enemies here. Do a lot of damage. Okay, I'm just gonna give it one more straight attempt before I look at chat again. Just because, like I said, repetitive action seems to help. The last attempt was going way better. Let's try this again. Just gonna make sure I can get my runes here. Oh crap. I screwed that up. I didn't mean to start the skill there. I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to do a guard counter. I pressed L2 instead of R2. Yeah, and the fat roll is definitely not good. If we're going with this heavy block build, I just need to be blocking. Dodging, you can't rely on it at all. I actually got the roll off in time, but the distance at which I rolled wasn't great enough. He still easily hit me with the downcoming axe. So I would have had to double roll. And I would have only had time to double roll if I had the lighter roll. Hang on, why am I getting on the horse again? We just set it to nighttime. Which I'll do after I look at chat quickly. Just because I don't want it to become day again, just while I'm reading chat. Rusty was talking about Melania, saying, if you can't roll, she's gonna smash you. She's at the Halig tree. I don't know what the Halig tree is. Hay says, I mean, what kind of spoiler you want? She had 2 phase, and it's a really, really hard fight. Rusty says, you're level 90. Do you have any boss weapons? Yeah, probably a few. Okay, you can do it. Shield up. Rotate to your left constantly. It's his blind spot. His rear left side. You're kind of doing it now. Okay. So that's the strat with this guy. He has a blind spot. His rear left. Okay. Wait, you were saying rotate to your left constantly. And you said his rear left side. Because his rear left would be my right. I don't know. His left. Okay, his left means my right. Assuming we're facing each other during combat. Okay, so I need to go to the right then. And you're saying kind of to the rear. So his rear left is his blind spot. He said not back. Getting directly behind him will be very tough because he's on a horse, obviously. But like rear left, we can try to do that. We can try. We'll attempt it. Last time tonight. Just keep the pressure and try and stay on his left side towards the back. Not directly behind. Alright. Let's try that. I've got the tempo of this fight down. Like I said, it's been a while, but I have fought this type of enemy before. I think this is at least my 4th Knights Cavalry. So I think I've got used to kind of his patterns again and stuff. Yeah, that's an interesting tip. I don't remember ever sticking to a specific side or whatever when fighting him before, so we'll try it. We'll see if that helps. See if he truly has a blind spot. If so, it's a big disadvantage for him riding a horse then, I guess. Also, I've tried fighting this guy on a horse before. It does not go very well. He has a bigger horse and he has a faster horse, so it is not easy to fight him on horseback. Alright, buddy, let's go. Your rear left is mine. Come on, don't be shy. Get over here. Come over to the bridge. The bridge of death. Yeah, so it's going to be tough to get on his rear left, because he actually always tries to attack me on his right, which is my left. So his rear left would be like there. Whoa. I think that really threw him off. He almost rode himself off the bridge. Yeah, that's his rear left right here. Okay. Yeah, I think that was good advice. He seems to get a little bit flustered when I attack him in that spot. Yeah. Rusty, you should have told me this like the first time I tried fighting this dude. Going for his rear left is like you're doing this fight on easy mode now. Bro, he can't even hit me when I go to his rear left. He can barely even hit me. I'm not gonna get too cocky or anything, I still gotta pay attention and make sure I don't get hit. Considering he can two-shot me, but I need to hit him like 30 times. Oh, I shouldn't have healed there, what am I doing? I still had a bunch of health, and then I just let myself get hit. Okay. Bro. Alright, that one's my fault, I guess. Things were going great, and then I really screwed it up. Let's try that again. A quick reattempt. Straight tonight. Rusty said, hey, you got a strat now, lol. Indeed. Trying to look at the chat a little bit, but I'm also trying not to let it distract me while I'm fighting. You guys can keep sending messages though while I'm doing the fight. It's not that it's actually distracting, it's just distracting if I let it distract me, you know? If I'm trying to kind of look at the chat, then it'll distract me. No, don't look at chat now. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. You guys can keep sending messages, which I will read after, but while I'm fighting, I'm just gonna not even look at chat. I'm just gonna full attention and focus on this this fight. That's all we're doing. Alright, buddy. It's attempt 10 now? I don't know. I don't know how many times we fought him tonight. I didn't think this would take this long. I said the same thing about the Rune Bear last stream. So, rear left. His rear left. I need to do the same thing. Same strat. Because it was working when it was working. Oh, he got out of the way just in time. He's being more like evasive this time. He's not attacking me that much, he just keeps running away. It's like he knows what I'm trying to do. This guy's smarter than he lets on at first. Neither one of us are doing much here though, because I guess we're both being more defensive, I don't know. My timing with the blocks is much better than when we started. And he's being a lot more evasive. Come on, bro. Let me get that rear left. Give me your left cheek. Your horse's left cheek, I guess. Come on. So yeah, I wish I could just like kind of spam lights on this guy, but that's just kind of impossible on this type of boss because he moves too much. He only sits still for like 2 seconds at a time, tops. So you can't get like big combos in, you just kind of have to rely on the guard counters. Or I guess just like bigger hits if you're doing a no block or whatever. Oh, god damn it. See, that one hit there did over half of my health. I don't know why that one attack does so much damage. And now he's going to be more aggressive. I need to heal. Okay, we're good. I saw him trying to juke me out there. Guess we guard countered each other there. He guard countered my guard counter. He doesn't block though, so it's just a counter. Okay, he just did like a 5-chain combo there, and I'm not even that low on health right now. Is this the first time we've got him down to almost halfway? Maybe he's actually getting more worried about his own health. Or his horse's health. The horse health bar is actually below half. Whoa. Oh, I thought he was gonna fall off the bridge. He kind of glitched like through the side of it there. I think he actually did kind of jump to the side of the bridge. There's probably a little bit of cliff there, so he didn't fall off. No, god damn it. Get up. Get up. That was really close. Thank god this guy gives you healing time. Okay, his horse is almost done, and when the horse dies, he can respawn it, but he'll get downed. I can do a visceral on him, or a critical. And we can get a bunch of damage in, because I can also just spam the hell out of him with lights. Stack up bleed. This attempt's our best one yet. He's down to halfway. His horse is nearly dead. Also, the music just changed. It's gone into like its second verse or whatever. The music changed melodies. Come on, buddy, let's go. Come on, your horse is gonna die. Stop trying to be more evasive to save him. Your horse is a goner. There we go. Horse down. You're down. Now, he's not dead yet, see, he still has a bunch of health left. This is a big dude, even without his horse. He's a big guy. Now, I think he can actually only spawn the horse if I let him, so... Okay, he can't get cancelled. He's got, like, hyper armor. Yeah, he's already summoned the horse back. He does it so quickly. At least I got him pretty low. I shouldn't have tried hitting him with lights at all there, just block and then just guard counter. That's it. So unfortunately his new horse is back to full health, but his health bar is the one we care about. Which is now very low. Most of the time when you hit the horse, you're hitting him as well. Their hitbox is probably smushed together nice and tight. Just like that left cheek that I'm still going for. Oh no. Oh no, that was close. He almost got me there. So it is much easier when you aim for his rear left, but his rear left is also the hardest side to get to on him. Any other side of his horse or him, you can get to pretty easily. Because you can also get to his rear right pretty easily, but his rear left, he's always trying to kind of maneuver out of the way. There we go, you're done. You're done. Alright, we got him. I don't think any Knight's Cavalry has taken me that long before. But, you know, like I said, they get stronger each time, so... There we go. Knight's Cavalry down. Got a new Ash of War. Bloodhound Step. Well, that's interesting. Why did he drop a Bloodhound skill? I wonder if Bloodhound's Step is better than Bloodhound's Finesse, which I think that attempt I didn't even use once. Just guard countering the entire time. I guess the main thing you need to worry about when fighting this idiot is patience, really. I think patience was probably the key thing there. Anyways, we got 42,000 runes, which is pretty awesome. Not as much as the 63,000 I got last stream. From those two guys at the end of the cave. But yeah, I mean, even 40k is more than any other boss I've got, besides the 60k that we got last time. So whatever area I'm in of Caelid now, this is like where I'm making my top runage, you know? I'm making the most runes here, both from normal enemies and, of course, like the bosses are giving me way more. We probably have enough runes to do another double level up. Which I am going to end the stream soon, because now it's like 7 o'clock. I started at like 5:30, so... We weren't fighting this guy the entire time, but I've been fighting him for at least half of my stream. It's time for me to go to bed, so... I'll catch up on chat. We'll do... 1 level up. I'm not going to have enough for 2. And then, yeah, we'll be back with this game on Sunday night, hopefully, so 4 days from now. Alright, what's the last thing I read? Hay was suggesting rolling, and then Rusty said rolling ain't an option for his build. Yeah, I guess that last attempt I didn't really roll at all either. It was literally just blocking and guard counters. That was it. There was no rolling. There was no skills. There was no... I was barely even hitting him with lights either, or like trying to. It was just literally just block, guard counter, and just trying to get around him just by walking, but holding the block, obviously. And just trying to get to his rear left, which I guess is like a blind spot. And then Hay said confidence boost, lol, and then he said never mind. Yeah, and you guys were saying don't look at chat, just fight. Rusty said stay right behind his axe. And then he said, hell yeah, when I got him. Hay says, wow, the fake sense of security really helped, lol. I wonder what you mean by fake sense of security. Just like when I just kept repeating, like when I'm on the rear left, he can't hit me. Because it's also kind of like being cocky in a way, but you know. Cockiness is confidence in a way, and people say that confidence helps with actually doing things sometimes. Rusty said, put that Ash of War on that weapon right now. So you think Bloodhound's Step is way better than Bloodhound's Finesse? Is that what you're telling me? If that's the case, I guess I have to do it, right? We'll have to go back to the round table. I haven't been there in forever. If you highly recommend the Ash of War for my Bloodhound's Fang, then we can do that. Hay said, nah, you don't get it. Look at the chat above. Chat above. I'm not sure what you meant. Rusty said it's quick dash, basically. Glad you beat him, man. You pulled it off. He said the fake security thing, because it was his rear right, not left. LOL, I was wrong. But you were doing it anyhow. Oh, okay. That's what you meant. Okay. I'm not really sure what you meant by quick dash either. For the Bloodhound Step or whatever. Do you mean, like, is it just like the follow-up attack that you normally have with Bloodhound's Finesse? Bloodhound's Finesse, if you use it twice in a row, you do like a follow-up attack, which I didn't know until people started telling me that in my chat. The initial attack is a big dodge backwards, and you kind of do a decent hit, like around as much damage as a normal heavy would. But then if you press it again, you do a follow-up attack, which actually takes even more FP, but you charge forward. And that attack does a lot more damage. Hay said, Rusty says his blind is left, but it's actually his right side. Rusty says, Step would be better if you were a faster build, but Finesse is better for your style. Oh, okay, so you're recommending that I stay with Bloodhound's Finesse then. Okay, I guess there's a lot of confusion about the blind spot, because most of the time when I was hitting him there, I was on his rear right, which is my left. I was trying to get to his rear left, but it's very difficult to get to his rear left. It's almost impossible, actually, to get back there. So when I was in the rear left, he was fully incapable of hitting me. He was still able to hit me when I was on his rear right. I was blocking a lot. I got way better at the block timing. And making sure to stop blocking when he's not going to attack, so that I have enough stamina. Because you gotta let the stamina charge up. If you just keep holding block, it recharges way too slow. Rusty says, Step allows you to dash forward invisibly. It's amazing for PvP or the red invaders, but it's for a quicker style build. Yeah, so unintentionally you were doing exactly what you needed to. Alright, well, that's good. Anyways, yeah, we can think about maybe trying Bloodhound's Step at another point later if I have a lighter build or whatever. As for the Knight's Cavalry, I'm glad we got that done. And yeah, we're not going to bother going to the round table because I'm not going to apply that skill for now. But we are going to do one level up here, which I now need over 40k runes for each upgrade, which seems like a lot. But I have 68, we just got a bunch. Actually, 42k is like how much I got from the boss, right? So, yeah, I think we're going to put it in health. We're just going to keep upgrading health. Always seems like I need more health. So we can go for 1170 HP. It's level 85. Vigor tier 34. It's 4 levels higher than my second highest, which is strength. Ideally, I would also have my dex higher than strength by now, because the Bloodhound's Fang, but you know, back in the early days, I was putting like all my points in strength. Anyways. We're over halfway to our next level up, so maybe we'll get that next stream. If we keep killing like at least one mini boss or something each stream, we can make enough runes to do like one level up per stream or whatever. Because I remember leveling up several times per day in this game when I was playing this off camera. Now, let's just check the hours to level comparison. I have 107.5 hours now in this game, but I'm level 85, so my hours are still going up faster than my levels are. Yeah, I now have over 20 hours compared to how many levels I have. Anyways. That's it for tonight. Like I said, it's 7 a.m., so I'm gonna get to bed. I'll do one last read through chat here, and then that'll be it. Rusty says you need to up that second stat below your vigor so you can roll better. Second stat below vigor, which is endurance, right? You're talking about stamina? Because below vigor is mind, which is your FP. And then below that is endurance, which is your stamina. Stamina and also max weight. So maybe you meant that. King Slayer, welcome to the stream. Just passing by. Have a good hunt, fellow Slayer. Yeah, that is, it's funny that we both have, I guess your name is King Slayer as in Slayer of Kings rather than the King Slayer. I guess for Game Slayer, it's the same meaning either way. Whether you're emphasizing game or Slayer, it means the same thing, I think. Uh, Rusty says, whatever ups your max equip load. Your health is set, but your max equip is low. Okay, I'll have to upgrade endurance maybe then. We've upgraded vigor a lot, so maybe I'll do like one more upgrade in vigor to get it to like 35 and then just kind of start pouring them into endurance. Because yeah, that's stamina and equip loads, so I know there's also a talisman I have that helps with the weight, so we could use that if we have to. Hey says, did you check out the jellyfish shield? I forgot to do that, but you guys remind me next stream. Remind me next stream we'll look at the jellyfish shield. Rusty said, yeah, not mind. You need endurance. Alright. So we'll probably move on to some endurance building after vigor. Because I've been trying to get my health up because everything is doing so much damage. No matter how much health you get, bosses will 2-hit you. So you may as well focus on upping your equip load. They said bye then. Rusty says get some rest, bro. Yep, I'll see you guys later. Tomorrow night, like I said, I should be streaming Diablo 4, so I'll try to make that happen. I haven't streamed it in a few weeks. And we should be doing Elden Ring again on Sunday, so 4 nights we should be back with Elden Ring. And I know, Rusty, you've been asking about Siege. I'll be doing that again in 2 nights on Friday, so yeah, Diablo, then Siege, then more Doom Eternal, and then back to Elden Ring. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the stream tonight, and I'll see you guys all next time. Goodbye.